Greetings, listener dear. I'm Tom.
I'm Ben.
And I am Matthew, and welcome to a very exciting episode of Pappy's Flatshare.
That's right. That's where myself, Tom, him, Ben, and him, Matthew.
And I'm Matthew, yes.
Yeah, that we sit around and we chat.
Can we go over our names again, just to make sure?
Now I'm Tom, right? Is that right?
I don't know. We should get them in. We'll get them on the bottom of the screen in words.
Words. You're not going to go hieroglyphs.
Not this time round. Wingdings, no thank you. Anywho, what to say? Have a good time?
What to say, everybody?
Yeah,
well, this was a very fun episode.
Yes.
We had a lovely chat. There's a mystery.
Oh my God.
There's a mystery, and there's also a top showbiz story. So stay tuned for those.
Oh yeah, and like and subscribe, etc. Have a good time.
Are you all right, Tom? So, I've got a game for you guys to start things off.
Okay.
I've got a game for you. See if you can work out. Now, I've got a friend who volunteers in charity shops, right? Oxfam.
Okay.
And was that your... What's your beef? What's your beef with charity shops?
Oh, no. Does it make you feel bad?
I see. Sorry.
Yeah. I was like,
sorry. I tell you what, I've also got I've also got a friend who's an arms dealer.
Yeah, okay.
For balance.
Okay, there you go.
That's all right. Yeah.
That's more our speed.
Do you feel, if you hear about, do you feel a sort of pang of guilt if you hear about other people doing good things?
This guy gave blood the other day. Don't need that. Don't need that coming to my tray. It's like, I gave blood. It's like,
I didn't give it to you. Here you go, little present for you, Barry.
Yeah.
Clarky had a nosebleed all over Tom the other day. That was so. If you hear that somebody else is giving blood, you think, get over yourself.
I tell you what, this is actually like more motivation. This is the motivation I needed to do more good things. If I know
to give more blood, get another pint.
We're going to see Clarky. He's like pale as a sheet of paper, and just like there's nothing in him. Just like,
you know those guys that get addicted
guess
to
what I've just done?
They get addicted to giving sperm, and the
wait. I think everyone's got that addiction.
No.
It's just where you put it, which tray you're putting it in.
No, there are these dudes that are like you
Delivery for Tom.
You can't do them both at the same time. Sorry, Clarky. So I like it. Oi!
Little tighter. Wait, what do you mean addicted to it? By the way?
Well, some lads get carried away,
That's what they want you to do.
but they become
Be out the room in 10 minutes.
they become addicted to sperm banking and have sired too many children, and it's threatening.
So that
they've gone rogue. They've broken laws.
Like, you know the way that like they say everybody from a certain region is, or everyone in the world is
Right.
from Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Sired.
So, it's not sired. There's a really obvious word that's not in my head right now, but everyone is in some way related to Genghis Khan,
exactly.
right? You're saying that there are people.
There's like 3 or 4. No, there's like documentary on them, or there was like a story about it recently where they've been illegally doing it, and they've now sired too many children in an area, and it's awful.
Wait, how do you illegally do it?
And then, because you're not supposed to. They say you're only supposed to do this so many times.
Yeah.
So they're either doing it under fake identities, or they're moving from area to area to kind of get through loopholes. And there's too many. They've like sired 500 kids or something.
Can we talk about it's kind of apropos, but last night, Clarky, this was amazing. We had Natalie Cassidy on the podcast last night, and she hadn't met any of us before. It was really fun to meet her.
Yeah.
And in the process of meeting her, she was going around shaking everybody's hand and being really wonderful, just a real joy. You know, you can tell she's pressed the flesh before. This is what she's done. She in the interim, Tom, you sort of changed positions in the group and put on a hat. And she came over and went, "Hey, pleased to meet you." And
I met her again.
And I had to say, "Oh yeah, you just met Tom for 4 seconds ago, but he's now put on a hat."
I didn't want to correct her.
No.
I met her, "Hi, I'm Tom." Popped round. Didn't think about it, but ended up popping round, putting on a hat and adjusting my position. And she came down and went, "Hello, Natalie." And I said, "Oh, hello, I'm Tom." She must have thought might have thought they were twins. going
Both
on.
called Tom? That's confusing.
Tom.
But that's the gist, is they are, popping on hats.
They're popping on a hat. They're popping on a funny voice. They're doing,
I was going to say, do you have to go into the clinic?
Of course you got to go in.
You can't work from home.
Can't post it.
You can't do it over Zoom, Clarky. I know you've been trying, but you can't. That's one of those. It's one of those jobs that's kind of. It's sort of recession proof, isn't it? If you're working at a sperm clinic, there's no way you can. It can't be digitized.
Right. Yeah.
I'd call them like this. I'd guess you'd be the super donors, is what they are. And then what they've done is I'm pretty sure this is what's happened.
What I've done. Yeah.
It's like they'll go to Africa where they're welcomed as like, okay, here we go. It's a super donor. And then they'll go nuts. And they'll super donor away.
Can I just ask, what do you mean they'll go to Africa and they'll be welcomed as somebody who can jizz?
Yeah.
I think that's a skill that a lot of people have.
Oh yeah, I know, but not everybody's going to sperm clinics to jizz, and these guys are like, that's what they're all about.
Why are they going to Africa?
So they can carry on siring kids because they've been kicked out of Sweden. It's like they're up here. It's like they've got a thing where it's like, I'm going to make a race of people.
Right. Do you think there's an element of like a megalomaniacal aspect?
Absolutely, yeah.
They want most of the world to be related to them.
Yeah, Genghis Khan.
Right.
They're probably related to Genghis Khan, and this is how it's manifesting itself.
He appears to them as a ghost and says, keep my legacy alive.
Yeah. But there's a few of them, and it turns out they're like, it's their thing. It's having kids, but not actually. I mean, I can see the appeal of going like, I've passed, like, but we're monkeys, aren't we? We're supposed to pass on our genes.
We're apes, actually, Tom.
I can see the appeal of throwing my shit at the wall.
Yeah. Like deep down, we have monkey brains where all we're supposed to do is pass on our genes.
Right.
And this allows you to do that without actually having to
Without the hassle
stay
of
up
having
late.
to raise a child. Yeah.
So
the bad bit.
So you can see why some people are like, oh yeah, here we go, and like they've just let their monkey brain take over.
You gotta have a lot of confidence. Personally, I'd be like, I don't think it's good for the world
Clark,
if I were to do it.
Right, I thought you meant you don't have to do it in front of them. Is what I was going to. You're like, you don't do it in the waiting room. They give you a private room. It's fine.
I wonder why I was getting all those looks. Also, you're supposed to be giving blood, mate. What are you doing?
This isn't a drive-through sperm bank. Oh, sorry.
How else do I pay for this McDonald's?
But anyway, that's something that's in there.
That's something that's out there,
That's
isn't it?
out
Yeah.
there,
If it was in there, we wouldn't have this problem.
And people don't know, or ultimately they don't know it's going on because these people are gaming the system because they're mad for it.
Do you get paid, or is it's just purely?
I think you do get paid, yeah.
Hold on. Hold on a minute.
But I don't think. Well, I think some of them are obviously financially motivated, but I think the majority of these people are.
They just think they're so great.
It's the thrill of like the amount
power.
of yeah.
Oof.
So I'm saying it's an option.
Wait, that wasn't. That was the purpose of the story.
I don't know.
What?
I can't remember.
I'm just saying.
Just put it out there.
Just,
Because if podcasting doesn't work out.
So, yeah. Anyway, but I don't know why I got down that
we were talking about giving blood, doing good things. Doing good things makes you feel bad.
That's right, yeah.
Whereas these guys make you feel good.
Well, if someone comes, if I'm at a dinner party and I'm sat next to that dude and he's like, I've sired 300 kids and I shouldn't have. I'm like, well, at least I'm not that dude.
Right? I'm like, I better go and wash my hands.
I'm going home with a spring in my step.
I met that guy twice. He was wearing a hat.
You've sired 300 kids. So's this guy. He's been Mrs. Doubtfiring me all evening. So anyway, that's my point. Is I'm sat next to that guy. I'm going home going, yeah, I feel I'm pretty good actually. I'm doing good stuff. I pay my taxes. I recycle. I haven't sired 300 kids illegally.
Yeah, that's good.
And mine goes into a tissue and into the loo.
Exactly right. Whereas I'm sat next to what do you do on Saturdays? I watch the football results come in and look after my kids. And it's like, what do you do? I go down to Oxfam and work in the shop.
Come on, mate.
Struggling, aren't I, for the rest of the evening there? Sometimes I give clothes occasionally. That's not good.
But they're not
I've
doing
sired 300 clothes.
They're not doing it to make you like if
I've jizzed in. I have a rule. Once I've jizzed in them, they go in the clothes bag.
that's going in the clothes bag.
And even like, when did you last give blood? You're like, ages ago, actually. And I know I should, but I haven't. And see, look how good it's making you feel now. Look at that face.
You must feel terrible.
See?
I've never given blood and I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've given blood
I'm
to
a
over
sociopath.
300 kids.
Passing it through the railings of the playground.
I mean, there might be something in there, of going, is there something similar to that? Do you get a thrill from knowing people have your blood in their body? Do you walk around going, yeah, you've got a bit of the Clarky good stuff in you?
No. I should say I've given 300 heart transplants.
There we go.
So I do feel good when I go.
Amateur, though. An amateur.
Amateur heart.
You're just swapping out your own every time, so it's a real lottery.
Honestly, that Iron Man is not a documentary. Yeah. Do you think you go around thinking, I bet they've got my blood?
No.
Do you not think you need a bit of confidence to be like, my blood's all right?
I do.
You ever see like a crash and go up to them and go, don't worry, mate. As soon as they get you to the hospital, there's plenty of it.
Call an ambulance.
I got some good stuff on ice for you. Don't worry about it. I'll hook you up. You'll probably be a bit tipsy when you get it. I'll cheer you right up.
What can't you have if you're going to get you? So you can't be, obviously you can't be pissed, can you? You can't.
When you go in.
Yeah.
No one's told me that, actually.
Do they say like you can't if you've got a cold or if you're there's like big things like you can't be an intravenous drug?
Yeah, there's a form if you've taken particular medication, if you've had a piercing, if you've had a tattoo.
Have you ever pissed? Did you say if you've had a piss?
If you had a pierce.
Wait, when was the last time? I don't do it. I don't do it. Never have, never will. I refuse to.
Well, I only do it when I donate it.
You need a piss transfusion.
If you need a piss transfusion, I'm your lad.
It's like the sort of thing that Keith Richards would have had done in the 70s. A complete change of piss.
Well, you can do that, can't you? You can donate piss to people who want to cheat.
It's not called donating. It's not like there's you can go into like some sort of NHS depository or something.
I'm sure on the dark web you can flog clean piss.
Yeah.
And I was sat next to someone in a dinner party who does that, and I felt good about myself.
Better wash my hands again.
I felt good about myself, It's like, well, what do? You flog clean piss on the dark web. Well, I'm a podcaster, so I can walk home good tonight.
I don't know if I still think you might be worse off than that scenario. I mean, this is kind of internet piss, isn't it? What we're doing here.
We donate half an hour of it every single week.
So I think it could be worse, is what I'm saying.
It could be worse. This thing I've pretty much made up.
You kind of, I just think you gravitate towards people who are going to make you feel all right about your own actions. So it's like if you're
Good
around,
to know.
if you're around someone who's like doing a bit too much.
Being too
You think volunteering at Oxfam is doing a bit too much?
It's a slippery slope, isn't it? It's a gateway act. They'll be clearing landmines next, and what will you get to talk about? Do you know what I mean? Being in the park.
Hey, listen, have you been to that park? Do you see a landmine? No, you don't.
No,
You're very welcome.
You do it every day you're out there sweeping.
Still none. If there was one, I'd sweep it, yeah.
But I just feel like you want to make, if someone's going too hard down that route, then you got to cut them off.
I'll tell this to my friend.
So I feel like when people do like their dream dinner party, yours is just going to be with like the worst.
Well, Genghis Khan, number one.
Genghis Khan, of course.
Genghis Khan and his sons. Obviously not. You don't want to go too bad, but you also don't want to go too good either. You want fairly boring, average company. I think my dream dinner party.
Mate, thank you so much.
Because you don't want to be out-dazzled. I think that's a mistake everyone makes with these dream dinner parties.
Mate, I often think that when people are like, oh yeah, I'd have this person,
you
this
go
person,
Billy
this
Connolly,
person.
Stephen
Like,
Fry. You go, you're going to get a word in edgeways, mate.
yeah.
What are you going to tell them about? The gym.
But do you know what?
Well, definitely not that.
Do you know the best bit though for me? If you host a dinner party, what I like about hosting a dinner party is you don't really have to be there. You're always running back to the kitchen. I'll get some stuff. I'll be furnishing the drinks. You basically you're playing waiter for the night, but you get the set. In many ways, that's doing a good thing, isn't it? Because you're hosting. Everyone made sure their drinks were filled, and I don't want to sit down and chat to people.
There.
What?
You know Fred from First Dates?
Yeah.
The French guy.
Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
You put him in the list, and then he does it all for you. You go, you're on my dream dinner party.
You can't be inviting him round your house and having him concierge.
His instinct kicks in. It's
Your
how he
dream
enjoys
dinner
himself.
party. You've got Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen.
Manuel from 40 Towers.
It's basically a dinner for one for you, isn't it? You just...
And I'll be in my bedroom donating.
I'm feeling good about myself. I think people do. You make too much of a mistake, but you want to make sure that you're also going to have a good time at your dinner party. You can't just be a spectator. So I do think you got to be careful.
Who do you think?
It can't feel like an episode of QI. Do you know what I mean? So Fry,
It's just an anxiety dream.
why is Fry always there? Fry's always there with a bullet.
Where are you watching QI, by the way? Dave Jarveau?
Yeah.
He's been the host for about 10 years.
Yeah, but he's still always on, isn't he? So you go, Fry's got to be off you should ban Fry. Like Desert Island Discs, you're not allowed the Bible.
No, you get the Bible.
Oh. You get the Bible and Shakespeare, but you have to come up with another one, don't you? So you're not allowed to give that as the answer.
That's right.
Basically.
Yeah. So you're already getting Stephen Fry and the Reverend Richard Coles. You're getting those two already on your desert island. Who's your third guest?
But I would go the other way and say you're not allowed them. You're not allowed.
This is your new format where you say you're not allowed any records. What are you doing on this island?
It's just Desert Island.
It's Desert Island, yeah. The discs is the bit that's been holding the format back.
I think there's a point in that you end up talking about music in your own life so much that we never get to the brass tacks of how you're going to eat.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
how are you going to survive on this desert island? Yeah.
Like once Bear Grylls gets into that hosting seat, it's a different show, isn't it?
Oh, we're back into donating piss here, aren't we?
I'm a big fan of Lauren Laverne, but she never drills down into the brass tacks of things. Whereas Bear Grylls is going to be like, where's your fresh water coming from?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, my first song is Let It Be
down
by the Beatles. And it's like, that's great, mate, but where's Shelter? It's fucking roasting out there and you've got fucking sunburn.
Yeah. What's your fresh water source?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Can you kill anything? Have you ever skinned an animal alive?
First question. Welcome to the show. Icebreaker. Have you ever skinned an animal alive? It's got to be delivered in that weird staccato. Have you ever skinned an animal alive? Every great light entertainer has to have a catchphrase. With Brucey, it was of course nice to see you nice. With Tom Parry, it's have you ever skinned an animal alive?
It's like Bear Grylls as Hannibal Lecter. It's kind of
great Hannibal Lecter.
Great Bear Grylls, yeah. So, I do feel like that might be a better show.
I mean, yeah, I think you might be right, actually.
Because you could take the desert island element out of it and just call it discs, really.
Yeah,
that's what they're actually about.
I'm not interested in the 8 songs that Phil Tufnell likes. No. What I want to know is
have you ever skinned an animal alive? Did I ever tell you that in lockdown
Oh no. Anyway, it's been a great episode. Thanks for listening, everybody. And don't forget to join the Patreon at patreon.com/Pappy's Flatshare. I think we've done our time.
You've been watching Cruella de Vil pod.
The mad thing was, Tom skinned an animal alive during that first daily briefing. Chris Whitty stepped out and said, there is going to be some slight measure. And he was like, right, okay, get the cat.
Turns out it was wash your hands. I didn't know he was going to say wash your hands. I thought he was going to say, can you skin an animal alive?
It was going to be hands, face, gut a pig.
Crucially alive.
Alive. Gut a pig alive. Okay, yes. So you during the pandemic. Now remember, like all things happened during the pandemic, we don't count it. What did you do?
What did you get?
What did you do?
While the applause was going, so no one could hear it.
Whose blood did you donate to Satan?
A group of my friends on WhatsApp. We had a thing going around.
By the way, this gets worse and worse, doesn't it?
Anyway, I sired 500 kids in lockdown. Long story short, in lockdown there was a chat going round about, right, we've got a bit of time now. We're all at home. Can you come up with your desert island discs and why?
Oh, great! Yeah.
So what I did is God. Yeah, no, it's not. Yeah. It's not.
But it was just, speaking of skinning an animal alive, I did something like that. But yeah,
I edited. I spent a long time over 1 week. I took loads of desert island discs, particularly ones where they interviewed someone called Tom, or someone who was from comedy or a writer, and I edited loads of Lauren Laverne's. Long story short, I have cut together my own desert island discs.
This is wild.
Where Lauren Laverne interviews me.
Well, like I say, join the Patreon, guys, because there's not going to be a bonus episode this week, but you are going to get Tom's desert island discs.
Yeah,
that's wild.
It's on my computer, yeah, and it's an edited together. It's like 40 minutes long or whatever, and it's a desert island discs, and I've edited it all
That's
together.
That's amazing. We used to play that as like a game. My mum would interview us as kids and get us to pick our songs and do it as like, and we would record that.
Yeah.
But
so it's like all,
but I was
like
a child.
all spliced up. It's like spliced up. So
wild.
asking me questions and stuff. So I've got my own desert island discs episode.
Oh, do you know what? Do you know? You must do. This is where Tom, you can feel better than everybody else, because you know all of that people, like, you know, they were saying like, oh, King Lear was written this amount of time, and like all of this kind of stuff. Those memes were going around. So you've got this time, and then the sort of counter memes were going around, going, listen, if you don't do anything, that's also fine. But everyone was feeling really guilty. They hadn't written their screenplay. You know, this is the passion project that your busy schedule had been holding you back from achieving, which was you edit your own episode of Desert Island.
Exactly right. Yeah, I know. It's at that point where you realise you're not going to get there yourself. You have to bite the bullet with that, you know.
Have you got any more projects in the offing?
Well, very much so. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Because there was definitely a time when you were growing up where everyone, I think our age, really anticipated that at some point in their life they were going to be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Call. Yeah, absolutely.
And you kind of fancied your chances to get to £32,000.
Yes. Yeah.
Comfortably, I think.
Yeah. Okay. I accept that.
Everyone's got in their head 32,000.
Yeah.
Those guys who sire 500 kids, they fancy themselves to get to 500,000.
But then they're very much the sort of coughing major.
Well, no, when it comes to phone a friend, they've got a lot of people they could choose from.
They're all wearing different hats.
Can I phone a son or a daughter? Yes.
Yeah.
They've got every topic covered.
We have to keep this short, but I'm your dad, by the way. Anyway. No.
So you know, you kind of go, I think as well, with lifeline management, you kind of think 64,000. Everybody goes to 32, I think, in their heads. But I think the ego in everyone, deep down, you think, with lifeline management, I'm getting to 64,000.
That's the problem. That's the beauty of the format. You're always like, now I'm here. Surely I could just...
I'll ride my luck, all that stuff.
Basically,
you know, there was a realization recently where I thought, I'm not gonna be on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh, mate.
You know,
Yeah.
So like, that's a bigger editing job.
Can I ask?
But that's the next.
That's for the next pandemic.
With Tarrant, I want Tarrant there. Yeah,
Of course, Tarrant. Yeah. Well, you're definitely not going to be on it with Tarrant. In the same way you're not going to be on QI with Stephen Fry.
No.
So you go here.
Well, just quickly to say, Tarrant, for example.
Yeah.
If you shop out Stephen Fry for Chris Tarrant at your dinner party, immediately I'm more relaxed.
That's true.
Tarrant's great.
Yeah.
Tarrant's going to be great.
He's got some stories.
He's got stories, but you're not going to feel intimidated or out of your depth with Tarrant. I don't know why people want Fry there so much.
Yeah.
Like thick people say to me, I want Fry there. And it's like,
come on, mate. I told you that in confidence.
Like, the fuck are you going to do? What the fuck are you going to do with Stephen Fry's company? Have a selfie and then that's it, innit? That's not the game. Do you know what I mean?
But isn't Fry, aren't sort of truly intelligent people, isn't their skill that they're able to go into any room and immediately relax everyone around them? That's a sign of true intelligence. It's not going in and reading off a load of facts at somebody.
Yeah, but that's what Fry does.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. As that sentence was coming out, I was thinking, well, I don't know if that's ever been the case. But
Tarrant's whip smart.
He's a man of the people.
But he's going to be chatting to you about United and their lack of form. It's like he's not going to talk to you about fucking...
Suddenly I'm intimidated. I started to sweat.
He'll be talking to you about Bromley or, I don't know.
Bromley United.
We're thinking of the same Chris Tarrant, right? The footballer, yeah?
Tarrant's going to come in and chat about eggs or some shit with you. Got him on your T-shirts,
Yeah.
I said it.
Or the radio, the thing that we both do.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
In literally the same building.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. It'll be like, oh, you're on the radio as well.
Oh, yeah,
that's good. Good chat. Good chat.
Oh, good luck. Maybe it'll lead to something.
And what about United this season? Pass the eggs. It's like Tarrant's fine. Fry, come on, mate. Just dial it down.
Yeah. Fry would fry an egg, though, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Why is everyone so keen to have Fry there? Hugh Laurie, sidelined, just as good.
True. Hugh Laurie never gets. Where actually you think there's a man with some tales to tell.
Yeah, and
right?
it must bug the shit out of Hugh Laurie.
Yeah,
every time
he was on the biggest show in the world.
Yeah,
House was the biggest show in the world, and people were still saying, "Oh, I'm not inviting House around my house. I'm inviting his mate."
Yeah, exactly.
Wild.
Oscar Wilde, he's next to Fry.
Oscar Wilde.
Yeah, but anywho, I'm just saying, Tarrant over Fry. I've got that as my answer now, I think.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, final answer. D, Chris Tarrant.
I'd like to phone a friend. Unfortunately, that friend is Stephen Fry.
Like some people build like games rooms in their house.
Yeah. During the pandemic.
Yeah, exactly. I once looked around a house in Crystal Palace, one that I could never afford, but it was fun to look around. And they converted their loft into a spaceship for their kids.
I saw that on Rightmove. Yeah,
I saw that.
I know where that is as well. Yeah.
And I think if I had the time and the kind of wherewithal, I would like to convert my garage into the set of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh my God.
Like Rupert Pupkin in King of Comedy.
Yeah. And then like after a few beers, you're at your dinner party or whatever, and you'd be like, oh great, we've had a few beers. Should we go and do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And people would be like, oh my fucking God,
I'm leaving.
Well, obviously Tarrant.
Hey, Chris Tarrant.
It's a bustler's holiday for Tarrant. You don't
Chris
want to freak him out.
Who I've kidnapped, by the way.
He's a great conversationalist.
He comes to, like he's like all woozy, like the girl with the dragon tattoo, and you're there. And he's strapped into a chair.
And it's life or death. He wants to be a millionaire. No, it's not that. You've had a few beers at the pub, and it's like, come back to mine. Let's do an hour if he wants to be a millionaire.
There are comedians. We know comedians. John Richardson, and Mike Bubbins, who have built a pub in their back garden. They've got a pub in their house, right?
Yeah.
'Cause they love the pub so much.
Yeah.
You're taking it that one step further in that you're doing an immersive experience.
Of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I just think who's going to say no to that? A few jars. Do you want to come and do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Let's do a couple of games.
It would be brilliant.
It'd be fucking
To be fair,
brilliant.
I want to shoot it down, but I do actually
It's
love
a great
it.
idea.
But I will say this: you got that from someone who had done this big project for their children, And you're like,
by the way,
in Tom's true philanthropic style.
Yeah.
I want to do it for me. I'm going to take a whole room of my house just for me.
that wasn't for their children. It was like a recreation of like the Enterprise, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it's not for your kids.
Yeah, and like I'm not kicking the nursery out for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I'm not saying like, sorry kids, you can't have this room anymore. In this world, I've got space for a games room or something like that.
Yeah,
you know?
got you.
I'm just saying you could do a lot worse.
In your
I
imaginary,
like it.
But Tom, in your imaginary world, why don't you imagine you're able to go on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Why is your fantasy world still not being able to achieve your dream?
I think that's all part of growing older, isn't it? It's readjusting your fantasy.
Well, and also the reality of going on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is stark.
Stressful.
Yeah.
Like
stressful,
under
yeah.
the lights, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Like,
on television.
I have a real like recurring fear of pointless, of like how I would actually fare.
Oh yeah,
in Pointless.
Nothing worse because you don't get a lot of chances
you would
on
be
Pointless.
so
do you?
exposed to being fucking thick. Actually,
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm starting to really have to kind of come to terms with the fact that I'm pretty thick. And
Yeah, it is tough that.
I thought I'm not that thick. I've always thought I'm not that thick, and I am thick.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm thick.
I always thought
Yeah,
I was.
hard-
I'm
hard
quite. I always thought I was quite thick, but I was like, at some point, I won't be. And then you're like, oh, actually, when
You went through a big stage like learning flags, for example, like to try and defy your thickness.
Yeah.
But it's like King Canute holding back the tide, isn't it? It's Canute. It is King Canute.
By the way, if you've ever seen me in cycling shorts, you can't defy my thickness.
and you can't hold back that tide.
No way you're on about that size.
On his way
By the
to
way,
the-
join my OnlyFans.
On his way to the sperm bank again. He's in a rush.
Looks like he's loaded for bear.
He's bursting at the seams.
But yeah, have you got Desert Island Discs? Do you do that to yourself?
I wouldn't do that to myself.
You do not think this is where I'm going to go?
My problem is it would probably be the exact same songs I picked when I played the game with my parents.
Yeah.
You know, like
Wheels on the bus. Yeah. Some classics.
Going to the zoo, you can come too. Go to the zoo and skin an animal alive, mate.
Anyway, long story short, my friend works for Oxfam. Strong episode.
Sorry to hear that, by the way.
What a terrible shame.
Sorry to hear that.
That's all right.
It's really tough. for you.
I feel bad for making you feel bad so early in the podcast.
Yeah.
That was a bad start.
Yeah.
Well, what's the game? Oh no!
We'll do it next time.
Can we do it in the style of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? That's what I thought we could just close off with you going, "Doo-ga-doo-ga-doo-dung, my friend works for Oxfam. Did they A, sell a jumper to Sting? B,
Yeah, no, I don't think. I think the answer would stand out like a sore thumb. But I'll ask you the question. Right? I'm just not going to give you the answer.
Okay.
In Oxfam's up and down the country, there have been a spate of daytime.
You're good, by the way.
Thanks very much. I should
this is
host a thing,
good.
shouldn't I?
Yeah. You should be on the radio, like Chris Tarrant is.
Darren.
Sorry.
So yeah,
Dun, dun.
up and down the country, there have been a spate of both daytime and nighttime robberies in Oxfam stores.
That makes me feel better about myself because I'm not doing that. Carry on.
That's exactly
what a criminal would say.
I've tried. Listen, the honey traps worked. It's taken us a while to get there, but he's sweating. Honestly,
I tell you what, for someone committing a robbery, he left a load of DNA.
I thought I was at the bank.
Okay, they've been so either people rushing into the store, taking this, running out, or nighttime smashing in the windows, taking this,
From
leaving
Oxfam.
from Oxfam.
Oxfam.
What are they nicking?
Oh.
What are they nicking? Find out after the break.
We're back. We've got Ben and Tom on £32,000, but they've used all their lifelines.
This is the problem. If Tom went on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, he'd start hosting it.
Sorry, I've got a few at the pub. We're back in the room. It's my house.
What do you think they're nicking?
Okay. Is it Go on.
Well, I've got an idea.
Okay.
Is it the charity cards where it's like you donate like a
It's not.
Is it going to be like?
I don't know why I'm gutted about that.
Is it going to be
it's
awful?
good. You're invested. You're invested in the game.
Yeah.
It's all awful. People are nicking from charity shops.
Is it copper piping?
It's not copper piping.
Okay.
Because that's really hard to do, to rush into the store, grab it and run out with it. I would say that's a more sophisticated job, to nick all their copper piping.
We know it's not DVDs because they've stopped accepting them.
Absolutely right. It's not DVDs. What are they nicking out of the Oxfam stores, the length and breadth of this fair isle?
Really? It's happening all over the country, the same phenomenon?
All over the country, yeah.
It's terrible, isn't it?
It's terrible.
Well, we don't know what they're nicking yet.
No, I can tell you now. Spoiler alert, it's still terrible.
Oh, right. Okay. Is it shoes?
No.
I feel like it's got to be something that
Specific.
wasn't worth something it is now. Do you know what I mean? So people have like given it away thinking it's kind of worthless.
Fabergé eggs.
Fabergé eggs.
Final answer.
Fabergé eggs. We're locking in. We're
Give
locking
away
in.
all your worthless Fabergé eggs. And now...
For 32,000. Come on. Come on, mate.
You said Fabergé eggs. You've used all 3 lifelines.
Yep. 3 of our children.
It's my house.
It is now midnight.
Stephen Fry's gone home.
We can relax.
Thank God.
Hugh Laurie's arrived.
Phew.
No, Hugh. I can reveal that Fabergé eggs is incorrect.
Oh.
It's Tonley's Chocolonely. It's the Tonley's Chocolonely. They're just going in there, whipping away the whole box of Tony's Chocolonely.
Oh.
Yeah.
People are giving their second-hand Tony chocolate.
No, Tom, of course they're not.
Oh, I am thick.
I thought there was a penny dangling there. I thought he hasn't got this.
I'll tell you what else is thick. Tony's chocolate.
Oh my God, yeah.
It's good. It is good.
It's good.
Hashtag ad.
It's break a window good. Let's get it.
Let's get down the high street, guys. The spree continues.
Thank you for listening and watching simultaneously to the end of that. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe somewhere down below and leave a comment in the comment section.
Absolutely. Also, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/Pappy's Flatshare, where we've got loads of additional content. It's amazing on there.
It is amazing, yes. And if you'd like to come and see us live, then go to pappyscomedy.com/live for tickets to all of our live Flatshare slam downs across the country. They're always in London.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye.